The first full week of football is in the books, and we had more than our fair share of winners on the gridiron on both Thursday and Friday night. Welcome to Sports Wire. I'm Will Catter. The Freeman Mavericks were looking for a statement win to get the 2023 season rolling. The Mavs boast huge numbers in their program this year and were looking for huge results when they battled Atlee at home. And a few standouts would get their opportunity to put together some impressive highlight reels in the process. So to Douglas Freeman High School we go, where the Mavericks were ready. Stadium right off of 3-Chop. The fans were ready. Are you ready? I'm ready. Nothing's more exciting than that first week of football, and Freeman was dialed in from the opening whistle. First, defensively, the Mavs were making statements on this night. Opening drive, check out all of the blue jerseys led by number 45, Cooper Spidell. Later, check it out. Big time pass and catch. The receivers ran wild in this one. Jake Lohman with the big catch. It would set this up. The field goal by Kyle Bitsko, 23 yards. It's good. Bitsko only a sophomore. You'll hear more from him later. 3-0 Freeman. 6:37 to go still in the first quarter. More Freeman defense, and you'll hear this guy's name throughout the highlights. One, Cole Chizik plays defensive back, and that is a pick six. And Oski, a touchdown. Chizik scores Freeman's first touchdown of the season. It would be a 45-yard interception return for a touchdown. And with 4:50 to go in the first, it's now 10-0 Freeman. Now, Coach George Bland said before this game he really wanted to see both sides of his line of scrimmage dominate up front. They had some good moments. Kevin China with a nice run there, leading to this. The pass, who else? Cole Chizik. Yes, he's also a wide receiver. Touchdown catch 31 yards later to Pater Chizik. And Freeman have opened it up. A 3-score advantage over the Atlee Raiders. Mavericks take a 17-0 lead. Still in the first. More defense. A Freeman run D. Not allowing anything. It'd be 17-0 after one. Second quarter, more D. Check this out. Oh my goodness! Jefferson Mean Mead. Yeah, he earns that nickname from me because, check it out again in slow-mo. This is a legal hit. Does not lead with the helmet, shoulder pads, but absolutely crushes the receiver on that play. And you'll hear more from Mean Mead later. Kevin China, running back, keeps those legs a-turning. Offensive line doing a nice job. Still second quarter, still 17-0. Freeman would have two quarterbacks playing this one. And here's a big pass for who? Cole Chizik deep. Connects Wells Nunnally, who came in off the bench, providing that, and would lead to this. Nunnally, roll out. Who's he looking for? Who else? Cole Chizik, 17-yard touchdown catch. And just like that, Freeman, every single touchdown so far has been by Cole Chizik, 24-0. We're still in the second quarter, still in the first half. Now, usually when I show kickoffs, it's because there's either a big return, a turnover. No. Kyle Bitsko, I'm showing this because five of his kickoffs went through the end zone for a touchback. His other kickoffs went inside the 5. He will be a big weapon for Freeman moving forward. Back to the starting quarterback in the rotation again. Dialing long distance. Got a man. Are you kidding me? Cole Chizik. Once again, 53-yard touchdown pass from Jaden Reese. And Reese was right on target. Chizik in just one half, 164 yards, 3 touchdown catches, and 1 interception return for a touchdown. Can't do much better than that. Defensively, Mean Mead. Can't do much better than that. Jefferson Mead comes up with the tip interception. A few plays later, Kevin China. He finds pay dirt. He's in the end zone. Another touchdown for Freeman. And this game is out of control. 38-0 at the half. And yes, Jefferson Mean Mead, yeah, we see you. And we've seen you in the highlights. We've seen a couple of them already on Twitter. Now you're seeing the longer version. This defense would not be run on. It would not be passed on. They got good pressure on the quarterback. Number 52 right there. Darmani Alexander in on that. And then Freeman still sticking to the air and ground game, mixing it up nicely. Run game really got going in the second half with a running clock. Up over 35 points. It's going to be running. That one good for a first down. Ryan Bland, coach's son, who was a quarterback, turned running back. Why not give it back to Bland? He'll do something spicy. He'll score 6. Finally a touchdown not scored by Cole Chiswick. And Freeman romping and rolling in this one. They get the season opening victory at home in a big way. 45-0 the final.
I mean, there's not much to say. I mean, played a good game, woke up this morning, felt great. I got to thank my quarterbacks, Wells and Jabo, our O-line. We worked on this all week. I mean, it's just amazing. Good start to the week, and now we got James River next week, and I'm excited for it. This team's very special, all in one heartbeat, yeah, of course. I think we're going to be very good this season. I hope we got more to come. It's going to be amazing.
The 45-0 annihilation of Atlee came with some pretty big accolades, especially for Cole Chiswick. He was named Player of the Week by the Times-Dispatch after a 7-catch, 164-yard performance, and of course, the 4 touchdowns. Just up the road, Freeman rival Mills Godwin was going for a big opening season victory themselves when they faced off with Goochland. Like Godwin, the Bulldogs were a playoff team last year, so Coach Kinney and company had to be ready if they wanted to notch their first win of the season. To Mills Godwin High School we go. First quarter, nothing happened. We go to the second quarter. Actually, Godwin had a couple of chances, but they had penalties, negate touchdowns. Goochland not going to be negated here. Number 19, a 70-yard touchdown catch. And Brogan Boyle and Goochland, Bulldogs strike first. They would have a 7-0 lead. And yes, you're right, it's still second quarter. Godwin's defense after that, they didn't allow hardly anything. Number 9 on the run stop right there, Tristan Ginn. And Daniel Viner, we talked about him in the preview, going to play a big role in this offense. Read option, touchdown keeper. We're tied up at 7. Viner showing off his arm as well. Still second quarter. Fires, finds his receiver. That's big-time gain and big-time yardage. Good for a first down. It would set this up. Viner, second touchdown keeper of the evening. Godwin on top of Goochland at this point. And really, the Eagles, well, yeah, they've landed, and they're not going to fall back to the pack. Not after this play. It's an interception. Samuel Jared takes it all the way back. It's a pick 6 for the Godwin Eagles, and Jared and company now up 21-7 at the end of the second. We go second half now. The running game got going for Godwin in a big way. Coach Kinney said he needs a running game to excel for them to be good. That's good for first down. Then Viner dials his own number, and he connects. Third rushing touchdown of the evening for Viner. Yeah, he was still just getting started. 28-7 Godwin at that point. You want more D? Second interception of the night coming up right here. Number 11, Willie Edwards doing the honors. The defensive back makes a big-time play right there. And then Godwin, later in the game, going to cash in. This time, Viner dialing long distance with his arm. Connects with number 18, Tucker Washburn, for a huge gain inside the 20-yard line of Goochland. And it's back to the ground. Look at the big holes open up for Roman Parham. And he's going to be Roman rolling into the end zone for the touchdown. Great blocking at the line of scrimmage. Brody McNeil and company pulling their weight. And the defensive line and the defensive backfield more than pulling their weight as well. That is picked off Blake Brogan doing the honors, and Brogan all the way deep into Goochland territory. It was all Godwin in this one. 45-7 is your final. How about Highland Springs going to Miami? The alma mater of head coach Lauren Johnson. They win 2014 in a physical battle. Verina pitches a shutout on the road at Indian River. 13-0 your final. We have more gridiron action to get to later in the show, but when we come back, we've got field hockey as well. Glen Allen takes on Tucker at home, while Henrico hits the road against Hermitage. That and more straight ahead.
Take out meals for just $12.99. Call it.
Sherry Pearson. You are the sole surviving heir of the King of Montanopolis, and you are now worth $45 million.
I'm rich. This can't be real.
Of course it's not real. Come on. Having money isn't about luck.
Like that takeout meal. Cook at home instead, you can save thousands a year. Feed me.
Feed the pig. Welcome back to Sports Wire. Field hockey action at Glen Allen. Jags taking on Tucker, already up 1-0. Now you better make it 2-0. She shoots, she scores. It's a long shot, but a good one. As Natalie Macklin, the junior midfielder, connects. It's 2-0 with 5 minutes and change to go. Tucker trying to remedy that, get on the board, cut the score in half. They would have opportunities right here. Kick save and a stop. Well, it went off the foot, so Tucker gets a corner opportunity here, and the rebound, kick save and a beaut. Keeper makes a huge stop for Glen Allen, and then the Jags looking to add on to the score themselves, and it just goes wide. So Glen Allen, Jags, maintaining that 2-0 advantage. Could have been 3 at the half, turning, switching sides. Second half, third quarter. Jags inside the box, cleared away by the defender. Jags still with a chance. The shot from outside just goes wide. A chance for Glen Allen, although they would generate a lot of offensive opportunities throughout this match. Here comes another one right here. Jags again on the prowl. She shoots. What a save with the rebound. She shoots. She scores. Number 3 doing the honors. Catherine Zorn, the senior forward, puts the biscuit in the basket, and Glen Allen has a 3-0 lead with 6:25 to go. Tucker trying to rally. Could they get on the scoreboard here? Jags defending. Nice looking pass. The finish. Great job by the defender. Number 19 got a stick on it. Samantha Delgado, and Glen Allen avoids giving up the goal. A chance to make it 4-0, and they will. She shoots, she scores from way outside. Number 11, Anna Threadgold, threads that one through the net. It's now 4-0 with 11 minutes and change remaining. Tucker, though, not finished, not quite yet. Check out number 3, great pass to her right here. She shoots, she scores. Anastasia fires, finds the back of the net. Tucker not going to be shut out. That goal, though, a little too late. Tucker does get on the board, but Glen Allen gets the victory. 4-1 is your final. Sticking with field hockey, but heading to Hermitage. Hermitage playing host to the Henrico Warriors. Warriors on a corner, no score. First quarter, that shot just goes wide. Henrico, Lady Warriors putting a lot of pressure on the Panther defense, though, throughout here, especially early in the game. Centering pass is good. Can't quite connect. Inside, though, however, no harm, no foul for Hermitage. Warriors, though, as I said, they were the aggressor, especially early in this one. They're going to do it again. That one just goes wide and out of play. No score. We go to the second. In the second, changing sides. Henrico firing, kick save and a beaut. Rebound, though, goes to the Warriors. She shoots, she scores! I believe it's Isis Brown, number 4, who tipped it in. She says, yeah, that's me. 1-0 Henrico at the half. Third quarter, we change sides again. Hermitage trying to find the equalizer. Hermitage fires a shot, just goes wide. Panthers desperately looking for that goal to tie things up at 1 apiece. Henrico saying we want none of it. We'd like a 2-spot here. Nice job by the keeper and the defender getting in the way of that. They get the stop and the save. Keeping it a 1-score affair means any goal ties this thing up. Shot, no. Rebound goes out of play. No, still continuing play. Hermitage, though, could not find the net. We go to the 4th and final stanza, still down 1-0. Would it stay that way? Hermitage, hoping not. Hermitage at home, desperately seeking that equalizing goal. Hermitage heading to the net. Hermitage shooting. Hermitage scoring. She shoots. She scores. And the Panthers right back in it. It's Kristen Drew, the junior forward. Just as you draw it up, it's 1-1 with 12 minutes and change to go. But Henrico not happy about giving up their lead. These ladies want to fight back and score back. And they do. Number 11 puts the biscuit in the basket. It's Jada Johnson. JJ, the junior forward, answers the call. Then they say, wait a minute, no goal? She was outside of the box, outside of the circle when she shot it in. Therefore, it is not a goal. No matter. Henrico back on the attack again. And this time, the rebound. She shoots. She scores. This one counts. This one counts. Nichia Nanmaran puts that one in. And Henrico with a 2-1 advantage, and that's how it would finish. 2-1, Warriors get the win. Speaking of the Henrico Warriors, let's go to guys volleyball home opener. Warriors taking on the Colonial Heights Colonial. And right away, Colonial Heights could not deal with the Henrico serve. Number 14 doing the honors there, Aman Kanuri. He gets the ace. And then Kanuri gets it over. And Colonial Heights gets the point. Nicely done by number 9 right there, Caden Hurley. He gets the kill. Still first set action. Speaking of serves, this guy had a good one. And he magnifique, he says. Rehen Ladani. You'll hear more from him. He does it again. Man is on fire, cannot be stopped. Number 19 this time doing the honors. It was Austin Rybel, and he gets the ace. Number 13 back in action, Arjun Biravali gets the kill right there. Still first set action, yeah. Muscles up, Henrico point. Winner, winner, chicken dinner, 25-20. They take the first set. Best out of 5. First 1 to 3 wins it. Second set, right back where it came from, Colonial Heights with a nice job with the block and the point. But once again, too much Henrico when it came to serving. They had the answers. Number 12 again, Rahan Ladani with the ace. Colonial Heights still having issues with the Warriors serve. And still it's Ladani and company. And that one might have been one of the best ones of the night. Aman Kanuri sent a missile over the Colonial Heights defenses, and I mean, he connected. Great point for Henrico, and then once again, this time at the front of the net, nice net play by Kanuri, and Henrico wins a squeaker, 25-23. All of these sets were close, so much so that the Warriors fell behind quite a bit in the third set as Colonial Heights would take the lead. No problem, though, for Henrico. They get the nice boop point right there. Gravali doing the honors, and then on the serve again, Henrico really knocking it out of the park from service. Here he goes again. This time it's number 10, Michael DeVoe. Back-to-back aces for DeVoe and company. Come on, he says. Henrico can feel it, but Colonial Heights would go on a late run. They get aces of their own. That dog will hunt. It's good for a point for the Colonials. They would have a 24-20 lead, and then this happened. Aman Kanuri, ace. Number 15 coming in. Jalen Jones gets that one to work. Jones again. Colonial Heights looking for an answer. They just need a point. Can't get it there. And Henrico comes all the way back, and they get a clean, straight sweep win. 3-0, your final. Well, it's back to football when we come back. Hermitage takes on Oscar Smith in a wild one, and Deep Run has their home opener when they face Mechanicsville. That's next.
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart. Attaboy. Wait, Todd, what are you doing? How totally selfish and un-Todd-like of you. Come on, Todd. Come on, man.
Welcome back to SportsWire. Big game at the Big Herm. Hermitage hosting their opening game of the season against 757 powerhouse Oscar Smith. This was a great one. Not a great one with special teams on either side of the ball, but the punter for Hermitage did a tremendous job getting this one away. I mean, seriously, number 29 saved some points. They had trouble stopping this guy from scoring points when he was in the game. Number 4 taking all the way to pay dirt. Touchdown, Oscar Smith. Tigers' Brandon Nesbitt, over 20 yards out, scores a touchdown. But both punters were having trouble securing the football. I mean, for Hermitage, a snap went over the punter's head. This case, punter just couldn't hold it. Johnny on the spot is the Hermitage special teams. Panthers have a chance to score, but they would be stopped, and then even worse for Hermitage, the blocked field goal's gonna go the other way. It's a 9-point turnaround in the blink of an eye as Narad Jarvis blocks it, scoops it, scores it. Fortunately for Hermitage, it can't make extra points. It's 12-0 off 2 touchdowns. And then, just when you thought Hermitage was out of it, they come right back. Touchdown run for Hermitage, number 2. Quarterback Ben Yanay, and he goes a long way. Over 40 yards on the touchdown scramble on the option keeper, 12-6, anybody's game. Oscar Smith had answers, however. Dialing long distance, quarterback has his receiver. Number 10 in the end zone, Alvin Jones. Touchdown. Tigers. This game really had no feel to it. It was back and forth all evening long. Next quarter, here comes number 4, and boy, did he have a game. Erlante Winston, all the way inside the Oscar Smith 20-yard line. Winston rushed 22 times for 124 yards, and it would set up this. The pass, touchdown, Andre Clark Jr. And all of a sudden it's 18-13 Oscar Smith. Tigers coming back on offense. That was on a 4th down. You got a 4th down on a pass interference call that was controversial, and then that was a 4th down completion, which set it up for this. 3 rushing touchdowns on the evening for this guy, number 22. Doing the honors, Isaac Huffman. It's suddenly 24-19, but Hermitage has answers once again just before the half. Ben Yanay, huge run, good for a 1st down. It would lead to this. Yanay and the Panthers on the move. Looking, keeping his eyes downfield. He throws a perfect strike to who else? Andre, are we at the airport? Clark Jr. Touchdown, Panthers. And they strike back. This young Panthers team, 24-19 at the half. They were down double digits 3 times in the first half, and they go to the half down just 1 score, down 5. Here comes Oscar Smith, throwing at will. It was one thing that they were able to do in this ball game. On offense, number 16, big-time reception, Trayshawn Bradley would set up this. One of the 3 touchdown scores I mentioned earlier on the ground for Isaac Huffman, 1 yard out, and Oscar Smith up double digits again. Go to the 4th. Tigers looking, firing, and this felt like a backbreaker. Big-time catch inside the 25-yard line. Has his man complete. Travis Johnson on the receiving end. And then number 7, he did a great job. Jamar Wright felt like he could do no wrong. Hands it off to Isaac Huffman for his 3rd touchdown of the night. That would give Oscar Smith a 3-score advantage. Guess what? Hermitage was not done. And they got something in the running back here. Number 4 takes it to the end zone. Touchdown for Erlante Winston. 124 yards, 20-yard touchdown run. Oscar Smith holds off the young Hermitage Panthers 39-25. We go to deep run. Wildcats looking for the first win on the football field, and Coach Joe Mullinex's tenure. To do that, they'd have to beat the Mustangs of Mechanicsville. Out come the deep run Wildcats. It would be Mechanicsville with the football first, and they would prefer to stick to their ground game. Number 4, Joseph Merchet, the senior, working wonders in quarterback. Going to call his own number. Host of Wildcats there to make the stop, and still a good, solid gain for Caden Walters. Later in the drive would lead to this. The touchdown plunge from a few yards out. Joseph Merchet, the senior Mustang, strikes first, as does Mechanicsville. They would have a 7-0 lead. That would be the end of the first quarter. Not a whole lot going on. Second quarter, how about the deep run defense? Stripping the football! And who's got it? Wildcats say they do. Extra effort. That's how you win football games. And yes, sir, deep run does. Carson Striffler with a strip and the recovery. And then tricky Wildcats. Boom, boom. Direct snap to number 9, Jaleel Miller. And it's Miller time for the Sears up. This field goal attempt, it would be up, and unfortunately for deep run, wide to the left, no good. So Mechanicsville holding on to their 7-0 lead. Still in the second quarter. Quarterback fires, finds Max Bideau, and then handing it off straight up to the running back, his second touchdown of the evening. Merched finds pay dirt once again, and Mechanicsville with a 14-0 lead. That would be your score at the half. Second half, deep run, looking for some life. Will end around, gonna work wonders for him. Check out the blocking downfield. Really well done, and there he goes. Down the sidelines all the way to the Mustang 30-yard line. Sean Patel. Huge motor, big gain. Wildcats looking to do something with it. Slant play, quick slant pass. Caught. Cullen Birch gets the catch from Trey Gouch, and then handoff up the middle. Touchdown Wildcats. Touchdown deep run. John Pham, the senior running back, gets the Wildcats to within a score. Now it's 14-7 with 8:27 to go in the third quarter. Deep run. Their defense played pretty well in this one. Could they get a stop when they needed it most? Oh, a huge pitch and catch. Number 9, Marco Balderas on the catch. And we go to the fourth, 14-7 with Mechanicsville with the football after that big first down. And what do? Feed it to the big fella. 3 rushing touchdowns on the evening for Mr. Yosef Morshed. And Morshed was exactly what Mechanicsville needed. 21-7 with 8:28 left. After getting a stop on defense, they go right back to the ground game. Mechanicsville started to gain some extra yards on the ground, make some extra blocks, and then this guy might go all the way. He does, Cooper Townsend, and that will do it. Mechanicsville gets the win on the road, and deep runs opener 28-7, the final. Glen Allen goes on the road. They force 11 sacks on defense and win 25-13 over Prince George. Caroline beats Tucker 22-19. Remember, if you have questions or comments about the show, just send me an email to this address, sportswire@henrico.k12.va.us. And you can always follow us on X, formerly known as Twitter, and watch us on YouTube. I can't wait to see you next time on Sportswire.